WWE BackLash predictions. Let's talk about it. Alright, so WWE BackLash Tampa Bay, Florida is the next premium live event for WWE. We have 5 matches announced at time of recording. I am recording this prior to Friday Night SmackDown, so if they do add a match, I don't know about it, but I don't think they're going to add a match because there's already 5 matches. They're not going to do 6. Plus, John Cena is going to be there to make a historic announcement. So I will get into what I think that is probably about halfway through these predictions. So WWE BackLash takes place in the Benchmark International Arena in Tampa Bay, Florida, May 9th. It starts at 7 o'clock. They have a kickoff, I think, for the first 2 hours before 7 o'clock. So from 5 to 7, they have kickoff show. I think from 5 to 6, they're doing a kickoff on ESPN, and then from 6 to 7, they're going to have the kickoff sort of show on like WWE, whatever it's on, the ESPN app or their YouTube channel or whatever they put those kind of like pre-show shows. But also, the first hour will be free on ESPN2. I guess this is just a part of their deal with ESPN. I'm not sure. I think they're just trying to get more eyes on ESPN, which is smart, right? We've seen it with AEW. We've seen it with them doing it on, or WWE doing it on kickoff shows. We've seen AEW do it with like their kind of like pre-show show that has probably like 3 or 4 matches on it for free on their YouTube channel. So it's a smart idea. I don't know if they're going to just have the first match or the first 2 matches. I'm not sure if that has been announced. But the first match, Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker with Paul Heyman. Braun Breaker is finally back, and boy, oh boy, has his presence been felt. The same thing with Seth Rollins coming back. And I think that Braun Breaker is going to get the win. He's not going to do it clean because I think that we're pushing this thing to SummerSlam, right? This is going to all get resolved at SummerSlam. I don't know what that looks like for Seth Rollins getting the one-up on Braun Breaker in the end because he wants to destroy the Vision. So I don't know if that means having Logan Paul and Austin Theory leave the Vision and just leaving Braun Breaker all alone, or maybe just leaving him with Paul Heyman. Who knows, right? That's what I'm not sure. We've seen this kind of story before where we saw it with the Judgment Day with Edge, where he was trying to destroy the monster that he created once they turned on him a few years back. But this one should be a lot of fun, right? Braun Breaker is very good. He's still very young, so it's nice to kind of have him be in a big-time feud with Seth Rollins, one of the GOATs. But I think initially, Braun Breaker is going to get the win here to further this story. All right, so the next up, we have Asuka versus Io Sky. Why this match didn't happen at WrestleMania is beyond me, but nevertheless, we're getting it at Backlash, and this one should be a lot of fun. It could steal the show. These 2 women are very good at wrestling, and they are going to absolutely tear the house down. I don't, it depends, right? I don't know if this was just kind of going to be a one-off story or if they're going to try to push this towards SummerSlam. I kind of lean them just doing this as almost like a one-off thing. So I'm going to take Io Sky to get the win here. And then they're probably going to move her on to something else for SummerSlam, right? Maybe that's trying to take the title off of Liv Morgan after she's done with Stephanie Vaquer. So I think that finally, it's just mind-boggling that they didn't have Io Sky on the WrestleMania card, and then 3 weeks after you put her on the Backlash card, which it's fine, right? I guess she's on a PLE card, but this match should have happened at WrestleMania. Nevertheless, I think Io Sky is going to get the win because I think, like I said, this is going to kind of just like close the book on her and Asuka for right now. They kind of needed something. I'm assuming they were considering this for WrestleMania, but then usually when they have Backlash, which is only like 3 weeks after WrestleMania, they usually do slower or quicker builds, for these matches at Backlash. So I'm taking Io Sky to beat Asuka at Backlash. All right, so next up we have Kit Wilson and The Miz taking on Danhausen and a partner if he can find one. Yeah, this is interesting, right? Danhausen has kind of taken the WWE universe by storm, rightfully so. He's very good, and in fact, I even saw somebody comment on his presence and his marketing on LinkedIn, which is crazy to kind of think about. And they were just talking about how good his like marketing was with everything that he's doing, everything that he wears, all the things that he does. But in terms of who is going to be his partner, it seems like CM Punk is going to be the most likely option. Obviously, everybody knows their history. The reports are that CM Punk helped get Danhausen into WWE, and thank God that he did, if that is true. If it's not going to be CM Punk, which I think it probably will be, I feel like it could be like a jelly roll celebrity situation going on here, which I'm praying that it is not going to be the case, but I have faith that it's going to be CM Punk. Obviously, Danhausen and whoever, they're going to get the win here. Feel pretty confident about that. And honestly, this storyline with The Miz has been fun. Miz kind of seems like the guy that they always do this with a lot of these new characters that are like really, really hot. They kind of put them up against The Miz to help put them over, because obviously The Miz is one of the greats, right? He's one of the most decorated WWE wrestlers of all time. He's been doing it for a long time. He can continue to do it for even longer. But Danhausen and 3 question marks is going to get the win at Backlash. All right, so let's talk about this. John Cena again, man. They are working John Cena to death. He's retired, but is he really retired from WWE? He's going to be here to make a historic announcement. Probably something with Club WWE or WWE Club. Yeah, I don't know. Probably something with that. It's probably not going to be something super cool. So yeah, they're going to march him out there. He may just get another, I don't think they're even going to get another wrestler involved with this. I think he's just going to kind of come out there and talk about either some records that they broke, or most likely it's going to be something with WWE Club or Club WWE, whichever it is, and maybe just talk about how many signups they've had for that, even though they're not super clear on like what that is, even though I think you're just going to get more WWE content, BTS, probably some sale codes, all of that stuff. But yeah, that's what I think John Cena's historic announcement is going to be at Backlash. All right, next up we have Trick Williams defending his United States Championship against Sami Zayn. Yeah, this is an interesting storyline. I'm not the biggest fan of this gingerbread stuff. It is funny, but I don't love it for Trick. I mean, it's fine. I'm not like super upset about it, but this whole like feud is kind of confusing to me, at least, because Sami Zayn they're still having him go out there and cut what feels still like a babyface-ish promo, even though he still is just getting booed out of the stadiums. Every time he's talking about where are the Sami Zayn diehards, and then everybody just still boos him. It feels like, at least to me, that it's a very babyface promo that he's going to cut, and it just feels off. They need to just go fully in heel with him, and you can make the argument that they are doing that with the gingerbread man stuff, but I think probably at Backlash is when we are going to get like that official heel turn with a shot below the belt. I don't think he's going to win this title. He definitely should not win this title, and I'll be very upset if Sami Zayn wins this title. But then again, if they want to turn him super heel, then you have him hit Trick below the belt and then win the title, and he will quickly become one of the most hated wrestlers in WWE. That being said, I'm taking Trick Williams to walk out with this United States Championship. Hopefully this is the end of this storyline with Sami Zayn, and let's just kind of go do something else with Trick Williams, because I'm sick of seeing Sami Zayn come out and try to cut a babyface promo and get booed out of the arena. And lastly, you've got your tribal chief Roman Reigns defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Jacob Fatu. Now, this is a storyline that has gotten me excited quickly. right? That first promo that Jacob Fatu cut on Roman Reigns instantly got me hooked, and it's been an absolute blast for these past 2 or 3 weeks. This is all gas, no brakes, as Jacob Fatu likes to say. This is how you build up a storyline quick, right? You immediately hooked. As soon as his music hit, I was hooked, right? That was all I needed to know. Jacob Fatu is up next for this World Heavyweight Championship, and I'm very excited for this match. Roman Reigns is going to win. I don't care about him not being scheduled for the month. It was either June or July. I can't remember. I think it was June, or maybe, I don't even know. He's not scheduled to make any WWE appearances for a month, which is fine. But I think that I've seen reports that it's just been because he's not going to be on the Clash of Italy card. Maybe it's some stuff with WWE making a bunch of budget cuts and trying to get wrestlers to restructure their deals. Who knows? Even though they did, it is annoying because he did just say that they're going to get him all summer long, and we're going to be a month in the summer without Roman Reigns. So, yeah, I mean, I've seen people talk about how they think that maybe Jacob's going to win because Roman Reigns isn't scheduled to make any WWE appearances for a month. I feel pretty confident that that's not going to happen. It's never affected WWE before with Roman Reigns for him missing a month and holding the title. And I think if you're only going to be out a month, regardless of what it is, whether it's just scheduling, you're not scheduled for shows, or if you're having an injury, like, that's not a reason to take the title off of you and to change your plans. And obviously, we are going to be starting the build to SummerSlam. So what that looks like for Roman Reigns, who knows? I'm interested to see where Jacob Fatu goes from here and where Roman Reigns goes from here. Maybe Jacob Fatu kind of runs with this new version of the Bloodline where it's not just Roman Reigns as the leader. They're just a group that are all each doing their own thing, and they all can be better for it. But Roman Reigns is walking out of Backlash still your WWE World Heavyweight Champion. All right, so you let me know in the comments down below, is Roman Reigns winning or is Jacob Fatu winning? Make sure to smash that subscribe button, click that like, and ring that bell if you want to get notified every single time we upload a brand new video. With that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.